Dunia la Kenya wala mirandi kaili molo dum ko tanyan joyela ni dun da kuto mimmo kairoti jawol sinalo kane torani nin kanu nyodun da nyonna lundola mo jawolu na tay hamo pur kanan janjandi ye kuma kensa o jama bale dum faye dinni munay se kano dinam kano botamin tole kano botalare Kano botamintole, kano botalaresle, kano botamintole, alimma koi kano botalaresle. Sonte balanta wala mutonyati, kano botalaresle. Intata doku wala munande dunji kuta, itala kambendu ye bagoli busina, kandende kubun kone konye dadi si kujang. Ninta sita la isa jisu male bonni isa jisu makabodi na konganju sosu moyandi ntola kanodi ya tala beni sewo kanobota mintole kanobota la resle kanobota mintole kanobota la resle kanobota mintole alimma koi kanobota la resle.
Whom you know is about to make a history in the Gambia because he is the first female, even after, let's say, since the establishment of the Gambia. It's about almost 400 years, more of like that. Coming Gambia low at the follow, can I sign? Muso, there is no female in the history of the Gambia that have done a poetry album launching. And the first person to do a poetry album launching was Chonagay. Chonagay is the first person to do a poetry album launching in Ibujan Theatre. Then followed by Poet Sidibe, followed by Poet Sidibe again, then Omar Champion Charm, then you have Genius Janha, and now you have Magical, and then Magical is Mr. Bajux, okay? And now we have a female coming up. This is the first female since the establishment of the Gambia to do a poetry album launching. And I think she deserves a round of applause, not so? And now, how do we support our sisters or our mothers is to what? To go to their events and encourage them. And Dijah is a household name when it comes to poetry in the Gambia here. Most especially when it comes to spoken word. It's an industry that is going on very fast. Today, when you talk about poets in this country, you will not mention the females without mentioning Dijah's name because he has an impact. He is inspiring a lot. So, Mingdaw, I am here and Magical is also here. And we are a colleague to her. And that is why we decided to invite her to come and speak to you people, to know more of what the poem is all the album launching is all about. The title of the album is so nice. What is so nice in this world? Love. It's what? Like how Americans will say, it's love, right? So the title of the album is what? Token of Love. And I myself will be there to perform. And a whole lot of amazing poets will be there to perform. But I will not waste time. I will allow Dijah to do the talking for herself, not for me. Okay? Dijah, you are welcome on stage.
I am a girl child nor an age old. With tears in my eyes reflect to the wall. That a girl child is a one in a million. A child serves as remembrance to our lives. But see, what is beauty without education? When it comes to education, most especially our parents thinking that educating a girl child have no use because they're gonna end up in marriage. But I quote, educating a girl child have a use because if you educate a girl child, you educate a world. And if you're able to educate a world, then you can educate a nation. A story unfolds of a life shattered, a tale untold. A victim of trafficking, lost and alone, her spirit crossed, her heart turned to stone. Once a dreamer with hope held high, now trapped in sad was forced to complete. Stolen from her home, her innocence taken, her spirit forsaken, her voice silenced. But deep within her, a flicker remains, a spark of resilience, a fire that sustains. She dreams of escape, of breaking free, to reclaim her life once again. With courage as her guide, she takes a stand, finding allies, lending helping hand. Together they fight, their voice unite, to end this injustice, to save the light. No more will they suffer, no more will they hide. For the victim of trafficking, we will stand side by side with love and compassion. We will heal the pain and ensure that no more lives are in vain. Mina, Poetic.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Khadija, a daughter to Fatima, a slave of Allah, a granddaughter to the first creator Adam, a stubborn race from the Mandi warrior Kunta. This is just a brief introduction of who Dijah is. The world is spherical in shape. Geography state with no tape is been measured the landscape. Blessings in abundance nature shade. With no cost we paid farm. The soil is fertile. Drink. The river is given. Sea breathe. The oxygen is free. Still we insane. Progress not attained. Every day is a complaint. The truth is can we campaign no change. Tell me who here has not complained for rain. Rain of success and grace. Less pain, no stain, blood stain. The evil is on the throne. Look, he is plain. Let's shoot and gain. Sanity is the plan. Hard work is never in vain. Maintain hope and be optimistic. The stage is our domain. Let's entertain, sensitize, educate, and advocate for nation building. Poetry is a way. Beginning the pace to spark and free the space. You want an arrow for our face with the pace, but you can't embrace to them. It's a case to me. It's lace, maze, grace, so you can't race to erase the pace I made. Ludut dega. Te ludut yalla nen la. Jamano bi fi. Ku buga teki da ngay jog taxaw. Tak sa ndiga ram dox ñax ñafe pour nga muna teki. Motaxit man Dijah dama ñafe. Est-ce que xam nga ne ni tay ñaawal moromi nitam? Way lu yalla binda musuta ñaaw te du musa ñaaw. Ki dafa gumba way day dégg. Kele dafa muuma way day gis. Ñele dañu gis wax way den tex. Man dama la feñ, but that does not make me disabled but differently able. He is fat and short. She is skinny and tall. So I don't need that bleach to bleach my skin. Kon dama buga nga xam, ma xam, ñu xam, you are the best creature ever. Today, I stand here as an advocate, a youth filled with corrections in my vocal cavity. Forget about the rules in poetry. I am just a youth filled with corrections in my mouth. The logo is we left home to feed home. But many left and were not able to come back home. If only they know that would be the end of the journey. I am a youth filled with corrections in my mouth. I know of a son who told his mother, I'm going to work, and never came back home. I know of a daughter who's supposed to be a helper to her mother, embark on an unknown journey, only to get a message that she kicked the bucket. Why are our youths risking their lives in this journey? Like I say, I am a youth filled with questions in my vocal cavity. I know of a student who graduated with flying colors, but could not pursue his educational career due to financial support. I know of a youth who was very helpful to the society but now a drug addict. I am a youth filled with questions in my mouth. I know of a home whose survival is from hand to mouth. They find it hard to survive due to the high price of commodities in our markets. I am a youth filled with questions in my mouth. I know of a pregnant lady who died helplessly. My question is, what are our hospitals for? I know of a student who was raped at a young age. All her dreams were shattered in one night. Could not even get a proper justice. Why is our constitution? On a Friday, a lady with ambition was stabbed to death. Just like that. Might be I should ask myself, would I be next? Am I safe? Are we safe?
as she said, we are about to launch our album, Token of Love. This is just a little of it. If you want to hear more, join us at Ibujan Theater, Token of Love, 1st June. And here are the tickets. These are the advance tickets. Yes, 1 June, right? First, you are not using it, 1 June. Here are the advance tickets, and here is the VIP, Kunukumbal. The advance ticket, one it's 200, gate 300, and VIP, the Kunukumba, it's only $500. Okay, so let's join. Only. Okay.
And here it goes. Hey, tabulo timpa atema. Amuno fadi ay kuma. Dimba mala ay wule ay hili hili santo. Sisio bula ay budu budu. Lenkar la kumandi ay lenkar oke. Afa nyaran ko en kaya kuma. Afa kintan dingole ko kintan bala nata wata bijan sakandi. Ntele mu ifam bondi. Nata ka kuja wo doli bondi. Wata kutubo sane. Safero ke ya janjang ya kankula. Afo entele nata fofana kanyi jula geji bintam bolomba. Da dinkendo. Now, okay, let's have fun, right? If I recite any poem, if I recite something, I will just wave my hand and all of us will say,
Baby.
do you get it? If I recite, if I wave my hand, all of you will say, baby, baby. Are you ready? Okay, let's have fun. Let's have fun. For years I have been waiting, watching and dreaming and imagining. Kon wax ma fo nek ma ñoo fekk si la jël si la yóbbu la bégal la. Parce que man yow la.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jukaba, Mr. Jukaba, also known as Juxi Magical Poet. With us here we have Poetess Dijah. Please give her a round of applause. All right, so this is Poetess Dijah, also in the journey of launching his album called The Token of Love. Dijah will give you a gist of what The Token of Love is all about. In fact, guess what? She is the first female poetess in the Gambia to launch her album. So obviously it's a record. And you are to support. The maximum support you give to Gorgolu, you give to Gorgolu, the same thing or even extra. Because for Token of Love, if your heart is broken, she's going to fix it. If you want to go back again, she's going to fix it. And she is so super good and talented when it comes to lyrics, Mandinka Wolof, any language that you think of. DJ is going to give you and digest your heart and then instill happiness in you. So ladies and gentlemen, don't afford to be told. You know, some of you always will wait until the end and then say, hey, had I known? Please, I beg you. Huh? Don't be like, had I known? Because it's going to be
as early as 8 a.m.
Thank you very much. If Fofana who don't wake up early will be there at 8. So you should be there before 8. Do you get that? So it's going to be at Ibujan Theater and then the team will give you more details about it. So just get set, grab your tickets, and then put on your finest clothes and then walk to the Token of Love. Yeah. Black and red, I think that will be okay. Yeah, red, yeah, purely red. I have a red shirt, do you remember? But I don't have a red trouser, so I'm going to get red. Fofana give me one. Fofana don't even get, but we are going to buy. So, welcome Poetess Dijah, and then again, give her a round of applause, because it's a history, man. All right, for the boss lady.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. You know, I'm used to this introduction whereby I say, hello. Fatima. Okay, it's just a fun, yeah? I am Khadija, a daughter to Fatima, a slave of Allah, a granddaughter to the first creator Adam, a stubborn race from the Mandi warrior Kunta. This is just a brief introduction of who Dijah is. Today, I stand here as an advocate, a youth filled with questions in my vocal cavity. Forget about the rules in poetry. I am just a youth filled with questions in my mouth. The logo is, we left home to feed home, but many left and were not able to come back home. If only they know that would be the end of the journey. Like I say, I am a youth filled with questions in my mouth. I know of a son who told his mother, I'm going to work, and never came back home. I know of a daughter who's supposed to be a helper to her mother, embark on an unknown journey, only to get a message that she kicked the bucket. Why are our youths risking their lives in this journey? Like I say, I am a youth filled with questions in my mouth. I know of a student who could not further his educational career due to financial support. I know of a youth who was very helpful to the society but now a drug addict. I am a youth filled with questions in my mouth. I know of a home whose survival is from hand to mouth. They find it hard to survive due to the high price of commodities in our markets. I am a youth filled with questions in my mouth. I know of a pregnant woman who died helplessly. What are our hospitals for? I know of a student who was raped at a young age. All her dreams were shattered in one night. Could not even get a proper justice. Why is the Constitution? On a Friday, a lady with ambition was stabbed to death. Just like that. Might be I should ask myself, am I safe? Are you safe? Are we safe? Okay.
Good afternoon to you all. Just to tell you something that you guys might not know. As your teacher here said, Dijah, as ST is your legend, Attack is a legend, Hussein Dada is a legend in gum music. But in gum poetry, Dijah is a legend. She's the first female poet in gum poetry history. Since we're doing poetry in Gambia, she is the first female poet launching an album in the Gambia here. And the album she is launching is all about token of love. You see, I just mentioned love. Some of you are smiling. I'm not saying you're that ranchang loves boyfriend, girlfriend, no. As I am here, I love you all. I don't know if you know it or not, but I love you all. And I know you guys love me, right? I know that. So, we are here to ask you guys for support. You understand? Because all that we get today is from here. We start the foundation here. In this class, you are sitting here. It was first, you get the foundation first before we build the roof, right? And now, we get the foundation here. Not because being in a class make her get what she want. Some people might be naturally stupid, but they get what they want. Some people are successful today, not because they were in class, but because they get some talented things which was in them. You understand? So we all get that talent, and her talent is naturally gifted from God. This girl here is a legend. On the 1st of June, she's launching an album, Token of Love. When we talk about love, so many things come in your mind because that word, is something very, you understand? Yeah. So let's all support her as she is a sister and mother to everybody.